So one thing I'm doing to try to help control my seizures is taking daily B12, and if I feel a seizure coming on, I can take extra. You can't really overdose on the B12. I mean, you don't want to keep going forever, but in general, I'm not gonna do too much of it with the circumstances that's going on. And I always have this bag that says ready to inject on it. So I I completely fill up a few syringes, so when I need it, I don't have to go through the whole process of taking the medicine out of the container, because it doesn't just come in the syringe, it comes in the bottle, and because that's wasting time, and sometimes things escalate quickly. So obviously this is out now, so I just did my last B12 in here. So I'm gonna grab the medicine and my supplies all in here and fill up some more syringes of it. I believe I have the actual medicine right up here. Yep, in this jar, and it's actually like a quarter filled, so I'm not sure how many syringes I can fill, but I will show you how I do this. First, I'm gonna clear all my hands and make sure I have a nice spot on the floor. Keep everything sanitary. So this is a bag and it says draw. There's two different needles. The draw needles are the ones that go into the medicine, and they're way bigger. Like, they're really wide, so that would hurt going into your leg. And it's different than the actual needle that's going into your leg, so you gotta make sure you have that right. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take, this is just a bag of alcohol wipes, and since this needle needs to be sterile, the needle is sterile, but this top has to be sterile, I'm going to alcohol the top of this really well, because the needle's gonna go right through it. Sometimes I go a little crazy and I kind of don't stop. But that's good. And I'm just sitting it right here on the floor, and I'm making sure nothing touches it, because then it wouldn't be sanitary. And now I have one of these needles right here. I'm going to open the back, and I'm gonna unscrew the blue lid. I'm putting this on the floor, and it's still in the packaging right down there, so it's not touching anything, and there's a cap on it too, so there's nothing to worry about. And I'm going to put this needle to draw it. So let's just peel this open, and you only have to expose the edge, put it on, and you screw it on, and then you lift up. Now you pull straight to pull the needle off. You can see it's a wide needle compared to the other one you will see. And we're gonna go straight in. I'm gonna move closer to the bottle. Then we turn the bottle upside down. Now this part, you have to make sure the needle, the top of the needle is actually in the medicine, or you won't be able to draw back. So I'm like looking around because it's kind of hard to see. Yeah. And I'm turning it so I can see the numbers. And I'm gonna push it all the way in. And now I'm gonna draw back to the number 1, which I can see. Now there's a little bit of air at the top there. I don't know if you can see, but we don't want air, so I'm pushing that back and going again. Now there's no air. Actually, there is air because the needle is not all the way in, because I'm running low. Gonna have to open another bottle of this. There, this is perfect. So now I'm at 1. Now I pull this straight off, sitting it back on the floor, making sure not to touch anything. And grabbing my other top. Oh, where's the cap? I need to put the cap on this. I didn't put these things in very good spots, which was not too smart. And I'm looking for where the cap of this needle went, because I can't take off the needle without the cap. And it's somewhere on the floor. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, you know what I'm gonna do? This isn't too great because I'm wasting the top of a needle, but I'm gonna put it, I'm taking a needle out, putting it in my sharps container. Well, actually I can use this for the next one. So I can put it in the medicine. So actually that worked out fine. The point was I had to put it back in this. So now I can unscrew this off. It screws. You don't want to just pull it off, or you'll just pull the... Alright, and just dispose of this needle into your giant red sharps container. And now I still have this blue needle, which is the one that's actually going into me. So I'm gonna pull this down a little bit and then just attach this and screw it on. And now we have one that's set, and this is what's actually going into my leg. And now I'm gonna try to do a couple more, at least like 5, because these are daily and for emergency, so probably tops 2 to 3 a day, hopefully only 1. But that's the gist of how you do it. Usually I don't take out another needle and stick it in yet until I'm ready, but I couldn't find the cap of that one. But it worked out fine, and everything's all sterile and clean. And now that's how I prep the B12 for injections that are quick and easy, and I don't have to waste all the time doing that.